Now, this might sound dramatic, but you need to get lean before it's too late. That's not a scaring tactic. That's not clickbait. That's not me trying to farm views out of like, oh my God, oh, you got to do it now. You're going to die if you don't get abs today. That's not the intention of this video. What I am saying here is that over time, it gets harder because as you get older, your body recovers slower. You do naturally have a slight decrease in testosterone, typically speaking, for most men. And the longer you're not on track, the longer you're falling backwards. Every day that you're not hitting your calories and getting those workouts done is another day that you're actually going to gain weight because you're eating more food than what your body needs. So many people go, right, I'm going to start in January. When January gets here, I'm going to start. And they might gain 20 pounds of body fat, get to January. They might do exceptionally well and lose 10 pounds in January, which is brilliant. But they're still net 10 freaking pounds up by the end of January. And then February, March kicks in. They forget that life gets busy, there's distractions, and sticking to a diet and training is actually very difficult to do, especially for a long enough time. If you've got 50 pounds to lose, that could be 50 weeks. That's a year of being on track. And that's not, factoring in missed workouts, messed up diets, distractions, weddings, holidays, long work days, social life, family life, commitments outside of the gym. So that's just assuming it's perfect. And even then, it's going to take a solid year. And it's not easy. And that's, again, also assuming that your body doesn't hit a plateau, which it will inevitably. So you need to get in shape before it's too late. And I'm going to give you some practical tips to do that and how to work around that and being realistic with it. But, I'm 34 this year, okay? I started this stuff when I was 14 and I was very naive at the beginning, and you maybe can relate to this. When you start training when you're young, it's easy. You do your workout, you go home, you get recovered, bang, you're ready to go again. It's easy peasy. And then you get a little bit older, and it does get slower and slower and slower. Now, age isn't an excuse to be out of shape. It's normally lifestyle changes that make a big difference. You get busier, you get more responsibilities, you have less time for the gym. So most people tend to get out of shape, not because of the age, but age is still a factor. I've had clients and people speak to me, because I've been doing this for a very long time. Let's just go back 6 years ago, just before the lockdown times. I had people then telling me that, just before lockdown, I'm too busy, I haven't got time. And I understand that. People are busy. I'm not trying to dispute that. I'm not one of those, we got the same 24 hours, because it's all relative. But I had people then saying they're too busy. The lockdown hit, and a fair few of those people got furloughed, so they were sat at home getting paid, doing nothing. And then their excuse was, I'm just enjoying myself. I'm just relaxing. Now they've got all the time, they've got a different excuse. And I understand that. We're human, we're lazy, we want to procrastinate, we kick the can down the road. No one wants to go, do you know what? I fancy putting in loads of hard work and being disciplined and saying no to fun things. Because that's what it takes. But then these people then spent the next few years going backwards and doing more damage, and they keep telling themselves that one day, this treadmill of time that's going, a treadmill's not a pun because it's fitness, but this treadmill of time's going, and one day I'm going to get in shape. When I book that holiday, mate, when I'm getting married, I'll do it. And then those things come around and they still don't do it. And everyone seems to think they've got this infinite time. There's always this mythical one day, until one day runs out and they haven't done it. And then they live with regret, or they get too far gone and it's an old dog, new tricks. You can't change at that point. And it made me realise, as I've gotten older and watched my friends slowly get out of shape, or friends that started the gym the same time as me, slowly make excuses, slowly fall off and go backwards and gain body fat, and then become incredibly unhappy with themselves. They might say in person, I feel great. I've genuinely had friends, after a few beers, break down crying on my shoulder, going, I used to be in shape. I know, I'm just getting lazy. I keep making excuses and I'm always out drinking. I need to change. And they still don't change. And it kind of bothers me to see people suffer and hate how they are and how they're feeling. And they just put it off. And it's January now, and people are still going, I'll start in February when the gyms aren't busy. And it's like, if you really mean it, you would just do it anyway. You would go to the gym, even if the roof had been blown off and half the machines are covered in cobwebs, you would still show up and do it because you mean it. So a lot of people need to hit rock bottom before they make that change. And I don't want that to be you. If you're watching this video and you've been trying to lose weight for a long time, you just need to get started. It doesn't need to be perfect. I've legitimately had calls booked, because I do run online coaching, right? And this isn't a sales pitch. I just want to show you the context. These are the clients I've worked with. Transformations take shortest end 12 weeks up to the top end 12 months, maybe even 2 years. But it takes a long time, and that's with help and guidance. But if they didn't have help and guidance, it could take 10 times longer and might never get there. And I've had people booking calls going, right, look, Sam, I'm 50 next week, right? It's not old, but it's definitely going to be hard at 50, isn't it? 50 next week. I'm sick to death of lying to myself. I've tried the past 10 years on my own. I need some help. Let's do this. And I'm like, cool, let's go. And like, cool, yeah, I'll think about it though. And it's like, huh? What's there to think about, mate? You've spent 50 years in misery and now you've got the opportunity, you're still going to procrastinate, and then you realize it's a habit. It's not that they don't want it. It's not that they don't know how to do it. It's not that they need a plan. Everyone knows that you need to eat less and move more, right? On paper. It's just hard to commit to. And it's comforting to tell yourself that one day you're going to do it. Like, yeah, I'm going to start my diet Monday. Now I feel good about myself because I know I'm getting on it on Monday. So I can eat all the food I want today, have all the beer I want today, because Monday, I'm on it, guys. Monday comes around and you suddenly go, oh, that's the time I said I was going to do it. What excuses have I got? Well, actually, I tell you what, it's a bit cold. I might go, I'll start in summer. Yeah, see you later. You get the point. I've done it. We all make excuses. We're human. We want the path of least resistance. But ironically, it's the path of resistance that builds our physique and our character and our mental health. If you want to feel confident and take your shirt off and be lean and muscular, you have to put in the work. You have to master your own mind. You have to make the right decisions, and that is hard. But if you take one step at a time, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'll make this practical for you. Get lean before it's too late. How do you get lean? Forget all the fads, forget all these gimmicks. You don't need an influencer who's on steroids, who's got great physique and photoshops his things, who's half your age going, hey guys, this is how people in 40 years plus get in shape, even though I've not done it myself yet, actually, and I'm just trying to tap into a niche. You need to manage your calories. Simple, simple, simple. Everyone's got different calories. Okay, calculator's going to spit out a number. It might go, 2,500. And you might be like, well, I've been at 1,800 for ages and I haven't lost any weight. Cool. Then the context is you might have hit some metabolic adaptation, you need to be specific to you, whatever. Either way, you need to know your numbers. You need to make sure your calories are correct. I have a free guide. It's not a freaking sale fun or whatever else do. I thought, what do people need? What did I need when I started? Right, they need to know this. That's that. Download it if you want. If you don't want it, ask ChatGPT, but be really specific. Say, hey, I'm this age, this height, this weight. I've been training for a long time. I've got some metabolic adaptation. Tell him that. And then say, what calories should I have? Doesn't matter what number it gives you, get that number, okay? You might need to take a little bit off of it, 200, 300, 400, and then track it on your phone. Use MyFitnessPal, NutriCheck, Notepad, freaking books and quills, carrier pigeon, I don't care. Log those numbers. You need to know those numbers. They need to be precise. You can't have a pizza and go, yeah, I think it was 600 calories, and then go, why am I weighing 2 pounds more when it was actually 3,000 calories, right? Track the food and get it right. And then if you hit that target every day, let's say it's 2,000 for the sake of argument, 500 calorie deficit, you're hitting 500 below, so 2,000 calories, bang, bang, bang. You hit that 7 days a week, you weigh yourself, half a pound to a pound's gone. Brilliant. You've lost some body fat. Do it again. And you do it again, do it again. And when that starts to stay the same, the scale doesn't budge, you drop the calories slightly again. Okay, you slowly drop it. You don't suddenly drop it because then you'll binge and fall off and you get the yo-yo diet and you'll lose muscle and you'll feel like shite. Gradually drop it so your body becomes accustomed, you'll lose fat continuously. And if you're pairing that with getting stronger in the gym, right, we don't need to be doing running and the fat burning classes, which I used to run, by the way, and I can tell you after doing them for 4 years, I didn't see anyone burn any fat, to be honest, because they weren't in a deficit and they weren't getting stronger. It's just to get people in the gym and have a good time. And there's nothing wrong with the fat burning classes. If you like them, do them, but they aren't going to fix your problems. You must be in a deficit. And you must get stronger, because being lean, when people say lean, they normally mean less body fat, more muscle, more definition. And to have more definition, you need to have muscle and you need to have less body fat. So you can get less body fat by eating slightly less, not drastically less where you lose muscle, slightly less. Plus it makes it more sustainable. And then you need to get stronger in the gym, whatever routine you want. It could be back, chest, shoulders, legs, arms, abs. It could be glutes, freaking forearms, doesn't matter. As long as it's the same each week and it's consistent and you can stick to it and you log your workouts using some bullshit app or your notepads and add reps and weight gradually at your own pace. And if something sticks, if you're stuck at the same reps and weight for a little while, maybe you need to push harder, maybe you need to work on your technique, maybe you need to sleep better, drink more water, maybe your protein needs to go up. Either way, if you're getting stronger in the gym and you're in a slight deficit, and you're super consistent and you're paying attention and you're being flexible around social events and really planning ahead, you will get there. You will get leaner. But the sooner you start, the sooner you realise it's going to take longer than you think. Unfortunately, I'm shoot the messenger, right? Who cares? I'm just telling you the truth. It's not an overnight thing. Getting lean takes a while, right? This was 12 months. Okay, the quickest one I've seen is probably... One was about 9 weeks, but it's a very simple transformation. 12 weeks, it's going to be a minimum of like 6 months to see something substantial, but you need to be patient and you need to be locked in. And if you stick to one thing at a time and you don't jump from program to program and you go on YouTube and some guy saying, oh, you can lose belly fat immediately if you have some apple cider vinegar whilst touching your bum hole and drinking milkshakes on the weekends only. And if you touch your toes and buy my program, and if I wear a fake doctor's outfit, so you think I know what I'm saying, you'll lose fat yesterday. No. It's not true. It doesn't work. It's all, trust me, I'm in the marketing groups, mate. I know these coaches. Some of them are just flat out con men, okay? And I don't blame them because they're making loads of money. But I came to the fitness industry because I'm sick of it and I want to fix it as best I can. At least the more people I help not fall for the bullshit, the happier and better I sleep at night. And so far, I'm sleeping pretty damn good. So look, the bottom line is one thing at a time. Don't jump from program, shiny object. There is no new method. It is very simple. Calorie deficit, high protein so you don't lose muscle, you lose fat instead. Get stronger in the gym so you add muscle and you'll be lean. You can chuck in cardio for fun and fitness and spending calories. If you go over because you had a pizza on the weekend, go and do the cardio. Cardio is the supplement to the workouts. If you do these things correctly, keep it really boring, really simple, all your mates will be going, how'd you get in shape, Dave? How'd you get in shape, mate? How did you do it? Oh, did you do that weird carnivore thing where you buy fish livers and smear it in your fucking sack every night and it boosts testosterone and then you smash kettles on your face for bone max it? No, you just did what works. Who would have thought? Do the basics. Now, if you get stuck with this or you've got any questions or you want to whinge, you can send me a message on Elite Transformation Project at Instagram, right? Elite Transformation Project. Or you can drop a comment on YouTube. And if you want to work with me, I do have a call link below, but I don't want this video. These aren't for sales, right? I have sales videos. These ones aren't it. These are just to try and cut through the algorithm and say, hey, stop listening to all the bullshit. Here's what works. There you go. Like the video. And if you want to watch more videos about how to fix skinny fat, I've made loads of them. Please give them a watch because these take a lot of time.